Hey, it's 2 a.m. ish. Here with Jason. It's not 2 a.m. But anyway, hope you guys are doing well. So here's some questions. One of the things that we look at in Luke chapter 21 is questions. The disciples had questions, and so made me think about some of the questions that have been asked in this house in the last 24 hours by our children. Can I have a cookie? Should Ezra have a diaper on? Will this soap hurt if my eye gets in it? Why do we have to take baths? Does everyone have to take baths? Do I have to eat all the veggies? What if I eat extra meat instead of the veggies? Can we watch Peppa Pig? Why are hamburgers from cows instead of pigs? Why do you think is living in that hole in the ground? What happens if all your teeth fall out at the same time? Why can't we have waffles for every meal? Why can't we have syrup? We were not having something that needed syrup. Why can't we go eat breakfast at Grammy and Pappy's this morning? They make the best pancakes. Can I check the mousetraps again? Now, that was just Parks. Maggie and Esri's questions are more like, more please, up please, milk please, again please, cookies please, milk please. They revolve around food and can I please have that thing that I'm not supposed to have? Questions that Vicky and I have found ourselves asking in the last 24 hours. How is it possible that you still have more pee? Did you really just ask me for another cookie? Where is your diaper? Who is making that noise? Did someone poop in here? Where is Esri? Where is that second fork I gave you here this at breakfast? What's that over there? I usually use that to trick them. Did you actually eat your meat or are you hiding it again? It was Maggie and she was hiding it again. Not very well. Where'd you get that cookie from? Usually Maggie's the one who distributes the contraband food. Why are you licking the stairs? Who gave Ezra chocolate? Again, usually Maggie. And so we look at this and we think like there are funny things that happen, funny questions that kids have, funny things that we find ourselves saying. I never thought that these words would be coming out of my mouth as a parent. Like, who 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 comes up with this stuff? Like, what in the world's going on? Mom jokes that that our house here is the original family circus. It's just craziness at times with the kids and the things that they're doing. The things that you never thought I should tell my kids. You should not be touching this. They find a way. They find a way. And yet, in spite of all those questions, because questions are good, we also find Parks asking, when's the big germ going to be done? Am I going to have to wear a mask back to school? How many masks do you think I need to have? When can I see my friends again? We start looking at these harder questions, these more serious questions that honestly a lot of adults have as well. What's going on? I look at some of these larger cities, especially on the West Coast, and you think, this is craziness. What is going on? And it's okay for us to ask questions, provided that we're still having the faith and trust in God to say, hey, God, you know what? Even if you don't answer that question, I still trust you. Even if you don't give me the specifics for what's going to happen next, I can still trust you to lead me in the place that I need to go next. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. That's what it says in Psalms. And so how can we say, God, show us, please, our next step? Can you show us that? Because he wants to. He wants to show us throughout all the other craziness of questions that we come across each day. God still says, I want to walk beside you and with you and show you where to go and what to do. Trust me, but I'll walk with you. So my challenge for you today, and the challenge is the same for me, is when there's things that are outside of our realm of understanding, how can we still say, God, I trust you even in the midst of this? I trust you enough not to live in the fear, not enough to not have to struggle and say, man, well, who's going to take care of this, and who's going to do this, and who's going to do that? I can trust you, God, that you will provide what we need. that's the challenge. That's the hard thing. And yet he is faithful. So hope you guys have a great day, and continue to lean not on your own understanding, but in all our ways acknowledge Christ, just as and that's just as we're trying to do the same. So take care, and till next time.